They're in the gate. And they're off. Conspiracy Fact pushed on for speed from the inside, Double Dealer from the outside, and King Doodle from mid-pack is up close too. But it's Conspiracy Fact down inside to show the way. Double Dealer comes on to grab second. King Doodle's right behind while third. One more in the check comes away fourth and toward the rail. Lead Actor advancing up into fifth outside of Big Hello, who's tucked away neatly toward the inside in sixth. BG Lee is wide in seventh. American Silver following that one eighth. Shakedown Street is ninth. Calipari buried at the inside 10th. Biggie's in 11th and paid twice to trailer. 10 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter goes in 24-1. There's 5 furlongs remaining, and Conspiracy Fact continues to lead the way. King Doodle prompting second. Double Dealer, wide trip so far third. One more in the check, tried to come up the inside there, but was shut off and is back into fourth toward the rail. Big Hello's fifth and only 3 lengths off the lead. Lead Actors coming under pressure in sixth. Shakedown Street, seventh. Biggie, followed by Paid Twice, who's picking up toward the inside. Meanwhile, Conspiracy Fact has built a 3-length lead. Conspiracy Fact isolated heading to the quarter pole. One more in. The check's going to try and take another run at the lead. Comes off the rail and Shakedown Street follows that one. And down the center it's Big Hello. They straighten away with Conspiracy Fact in front. In front by 5. One more in. The check is fully extended but is second. Big Hello is third. Shakedown Street is fourth. And Conspiracy Fact is first. And Conspiracy Fact wins big. 5 on the wire. One more in the check was second. Big Hello was third. Shakedown Street fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Boxster from the outside bounces out near the top. Iconicus is there, and Permafrost is not far behind either. Up the chute they go, and down toward the rail. Swiss Guard makes it 3 across the track as they cross over. And here's Swiss Guard punching on through to take over. Boxster's right there racing. Second, Permafrost is away third. Wilder Czar's advancing toward the inside. Keyed up and tugging at Rafael Bejarano is Wilder Czar right up and on the leader's heels. And then it's Funny Uncle who comes away in fifth. Iconicus is back in sixth. Canal's now seventh. Cash Me Up is eighth. 5 back to slow starting Reprehend the trailer. And they clicked off a quarter in 22-4. Swiss Guard and Boxster. Boxster puts a nose in front right at the 3/8 pole. And Permafrost comes on 3 wide. Funny Uncle right up and on the pace, making 4 across the track as they head for the quarter pole. Canal steady progress right there in behind the leaders. So they're off the turn. Boxster short lead. Permafrost, those 2 brush. Down the center, Funny Uncle. And up the rail, here comes Canal. 1 furlong to go. Canal strikes the lead right at the 8th pole. Permafrost fights on. Farther back, it's Funny Uncle. Cash Me Up late in the scene. Final 16th coming. Canal's in front, and Canal's opening up. Canal comes up the rail to win it by 2. Permafrost was second. Cash Me Up was third, and it's tight for fourth. Funny Uncle or Boxster. They're in the gate. And they're off. Diva Triva, Hidden Connection, both break well from their outside posts. And it's Diva Triva who's quickest out of there, angling over toward the rail. More Than Vows comes on to grab second, and Unsolved Mysteries right there between them, tugging at the rider in between. Lady Baffled advancing toward the rail fourth. Hidden Connection comes away fifth. 2.5 back to Famed, who's out in sixth. And let's be clear, the trailer in seventh. That opening quarter in just 23 seconds flat. They hit the far turn, and it's Diva Triva short lead. Unsolved Mystery pressing. They go 1-2 to the far turn. 2 lengths back. Hidden Connection comes on in between. More Than Vows is 3 wide. Lady Baffled is back into 5th toward the rail. Meanwhile, Famed is starting to find her best stride. She's within 5 lengths of the lead, and she switches to the far outside. They're off the turn. Unsolved Mystery comes off the turn in front. Unsolved Mystery, the one to catch. Diva Triva fights on toward the rail. Famed is coming down the center. Hidden Connection fights on. 8th pole. Unsolved Mystery still the leader. Famed is working harder to get by on the wrong lead, but closing in nonetheless. And here comes Famed up for the lead. And it will be Famed to run down Long Shot Unsolved Mystery. Hidden Connection got up for 3rd. It's tight for 4th. Let's Be Clear or Diva Triva. And they're off. Andy Kent bounces out near the top. Pancake House is there. Isitude and Laytown, and at the rail is Montauk Point. And Montauk Point comes through toward the inside to grab a narrow lead. Isitude is 2 wide. Laytown 3 wide. Napa Valley racing up 4 wide. Pancake House backs out of there. Meanwhile, Old Point finds a cozy spot down toward the inside, saving ground in 5th. Around the opening turn they go. It's Montauk Point with company. Isitude is right there, and Napa Valley 3 wide and racing up to make it 3 across the track for the backstretch run. Old Point is coasting along in behind while 4th. Laytown is now 5th. Pancake House in the clear racing 6th. Only 2 lengths off the lead though. And then it's Andy Kent, Tartamara, and Maasai Warrior is the trailer moving up 1 spot. So down the back stretch they go. The opening half, a reasonable 48 4/5 seconds. Far turn run. Montauk Point continues to show the way. Isitude continues to prompt. Napa Valley 3 wide far turn. Old Point is coming under a ride down toward the rail. Pancake House is launching a 4 wide bid. Laytown is right there in the thick of it, only 2 lengths off the lead. Maasai Warriors kicking in as well. Circling Horses on the far outside. They're off the turn. Napa Valley, Montauk Point head to head. Pancake House is there, and Maasai Warrior is rolling down the center. 1 furlong to go. Montauk Point digs in on the lead. Montauk Point still in front. Maasai Warrior continues to rally, and from far back, Andy Kent is flying up the rail. Montauk Point, Andy Kent, Maasai Warrior. Here's the wire photo. Montauk Point was desperate. Andy Kent was surging. Too tight to tell. Maasai Warrior 3rd. And they're off. Laver down inside, breaks out near the top. Redon is sent on for speed. Chances there. So too Rungus. Dario farther out, way out there. Perform. Vanishing on the far outside. Up the chute they go, and Redon comes on through to take a narrow lead as they head for the main track. Rungus is an up-close second, and Chances smack dab between them. Laver comes off the rail to the 2-path and fires up on through. Up into second now. Meanwhile, Perform advancing on the far outside, up into 4th. Chances back into 5th. Vanishing Racing 6th. Cup is down inside 7th. Dario is 8th, but only 4 lengths off the lead. My Imagination in between, advancing from 9th. Prairie Dunes down toward the inside, covered up in 10th. 3 lengths back, Emperor's Appeal, and slow starting Baseline Beater, the trailer. A contested quarter in 23 flat. Another swift second quarter there to a 46 flat half mile. They're on the far turn, and Laver is trying to fend them off. The leader by half a length. Read On couldn't keep up. Right there is Perform racing in second as they round the turn, and Banishing is poised on their outside 3rd. Dario switched to the far outside 4th, and Prairie Dunes is picking it up 5th. So too is Rungus as they head for the 8th pole. Laver is still there. Laver turning back the challenge of Perform. Prairie Dunes is rolling down the center, and in behind, Emperor's Appeal is picking it up as well. Final 16th. Laver's in deep water. Here comes Prairie Dunes, and down inside Emperor's Appeal. Can Laver hold on? Maybe. Laver getting desperate, tries to fend off Prairie Dunes. It's a photo, Emperor's Appeal, then it was Backside Beater or Banishing. They're in the gate, and they're off. Good beginning for Run Classic, 11 Central. sent up on through, and Runnin' Ray from the outside is forward as well. First turn, Run Classic and 11 Central go head-to-head early. Those two open up to lead by 2, and it's Runnin' Ray who backs off to settle down into third. Catanzet comes away fourth. Major Fed is fifth early. The Reds in sixth. Ethical Judgment settles in toward the rail seventh, but is already 9 or 10 lengths off the lead as the front two speed onto the backstretch together. And then it's Southern District, Farmington Road, and Happy American is the trailer. Speed duel down the backstretch run, 23-2. For the opening quarter mile, there's 5 furlongs to go. Run Classic is pressed hard by 11 Central, the 3-5 favorite. No free breathers on the front end today. 9 lengths back to Runnin' Ray in third. Catanzet on the outside, fourth inside of a half to go. Ethical Judgment fifth toward the rail. Major Fed within 9 lengths of the lead now. And then it's Farmington Road, Happy American, the Reds, and Southern District. The half was punishing 46 4/5 seconds. Run Classic in a full-out tussle with 11 Central. They take their battle to the quarter pole. They're still 5 lengths in front. Runnin' Ray comes off the turn, racing third. And here comes 11 Central on the outside with Catanzet. And then down toward the rail, it's Farmington Road. Runnin' Ray's reading through the pack. Run Classic is desperately trying to hold. Here comes Catanzet, Runnin' Ray. Farmington Road, Happy American. The Reds down the center. Run Classic still in front, 50 yards to go, but they're swarming in now. Here's Farmington Road. Photo! What an effort from Run Classic. He might have lost the bob to Farmington Road. It is very tight. And they're off. Capella breaks alertly. Joyful Cadence is there. Not the best of starts for Palm Cottage, but she races up to join the leaders as well. And here comes Palm Cottage, racing on through to grab the lead, and Capella moves with her. Joyful Cadence out sprinted early on, is back racing in third. Toward the inside, Sharp Hero is out in fourth. Club Car fifth, and Wisconsin is at the back, while wide in sixth. 5 lengths off pace-making Palm Cottage, who tears through a quarter in 21-4. Onto the far turn, pressed all the way by Capella. These two round the turn together, and Joyful Cadence makes it 3 across the track. Right in behind is Sharp Hero, Club Car, and Wisconsin is honing in as well. She's coming on 4 wide. She's now fourth. Coming for the top of the stretch. Capella comes away with the lead. Palm Cottage weakening toward the rail. Joyful Cadence floats Wisconsin wide. Wisconsin 2 lengths behind Capella with 1 furlong to go. Capella's in front. Joyful Cadence fights on. Wisconsin still third. Final 16th coming. Capella kicks away. Capella by 2 to the wire. Capella scores by 2.5 in the end. Joyful Cadence finishes second. Wisconsin was third. Club Car fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Sibelius breaks alertly from the outside with Mucho. Williston Way is there. Top Gunner comes through toward the rail. Long range Toddy and Kavod right at the inside. Down the backstretch. Sibelius in front. But here comes Top Gunner to press from the inside. So these two go head in head. And Kavod comes up the rail to grab third. Long range Toddy's racing fourth. Mucho fifth. Williston Way on the outside is sixth. Bango's back in seventh and behind the second flight. Followed by Toronto Toro and Surveillance to Trailer. They rattled off a quarter in a sharp 21-3. They're on the far turn, and it is Top Gunner going head-to-head with Sibelius. Their battle heads to the quarter pole, and Kavod comes off the rail now third. Mucho's wide fourth. Bango's working out a great trip, saving ground every step of the way. Right there in behind fifth. They're off the turn. Sibelius head-to-head with Top Gunner. Bango's bottled up, nowhere to go. Kavod is there. Surveillance is weaving through the pack. Then Surveillance had to stop. 1 furlong to go. Sibelius down inside Top Gunner. Bango clear sailing, and here he comes. Sibelius digs in. Bango surges. Bango surges to win. Bango, some anxious moments for a few strides, but he runs down Sibelius, Top Gunner, and Kavod. And they're in the gate. And they're off. And Pixelate breaks alertly, so to Militarist and In Love. Hosier for the inside post. And from the outside post, starting over, comes on as well. So they race for the opening turn. Hosier and starting over, those two go on with it. And they hit the first turn going 1-2. English Tavern tucked away toward the inside. Finds a spot right up against the rail to be third. Militarist in between horses, running along in fourth. Pixelate is 3 wide fifth and 4 lengths off the early leader. And then it's In Love, who's reserved at the back, and the early trailer is Rupp and Ready, about 8 lengths behind. So they turn to the backstretch run, and Hosier is just coasting along on the lead. The opening quarter goes in 24 seconds flat. No early opposition whatsoever. Leads by 1.5 lengths, and now there's 5 furlongs to go. Hosier continues to show the way. Starting over, stalking in second. English Tavern toward the inside third. Pixelate continues on with a wide trip, advancing up into fourth. Militarist is in between them fifth, but only 4 lengths off the lead as they hit the far turn. In Love's been angled to the outside and has been given more rein and just went past Militarist, who's back second to last now. Rupp and Ready the trailer surround the far turn. Hosier continues to roll, but on the outside, starting over is coming with a bid now. Starting over just a neck behind Hosier. They're 1-2, 3 lengths back. In Love is now third on the outside. Off the turn, Hosier's in front, turning back the challenge of starting over. Hosier the leader by 1.5 lengths with a furlong to go. Now it's 2. Starting overs on the wrong lead. In Love, Pixelate, English Tavern. Hosier's gonna blow them away. Wire to wire, Hosier by 4. Starting over, finishing second. In Love was third. English Tavern and Pixelate.